I mean, essentially, the providers these days take a large role within the recruitment process because we're almost the interface between the schools and the employer. So you'll have young people that will come to the centre just as school leavers, start handing in CVs, you know, making their choices whether they're going to go to college or a provider, university, whatever the case may be. But of course, then you've got the National Apprenticeship Services vacancy matching service, which is an online application form. So in essence, what happens is the employer would come to us with their vacancy, give us a job description. We'll post the vacancy for them. We'll accept all the application forms and kind of really just help them go through that initial stages of the recruitment process. We'll bring the candidates into our facility, do some initial testing, check the maths and English. Because we're an engineering provider, we tend to bring guys in as well just to have a look at their engineering aptitude as well as the usual assessment processes. Engineering's like many other sectors where a lot of people are, or a lot of businesses find the skill shortage is now really growing, and the kind of age gap between those people who's approaching retirement and young people coming through with the right skills. Unfortunately, that's growing at the moment. So I think a lot of businesses are becoming a lot more proactive and saying, okay, I know I'm going to have a skill shortage if I've not already got one. And this is an ideal opportunity for you really to grow your own talent. We've got a very long list of apprentices that have gone through our centre. We're fast approaching the 10,000 mark now of apprentices coming through. And we've been very fortunate that some of them have gone on to become very well-known high flyers. The only person that I know of that hasn't stuck with engineering is probably Vic Reeves or David Moore, as he was called when he first came to our centre. We've got Stuart Wingate, who's the Chief Executive of Gatwick Airport, Mike Matthews, Managing Director of NIFCO down in Eaglescliffe, some of the directors in GlaxoSmithKline, some senior managers in most of the large manufacturing industries within the Northeast and abroad as well. So we've got a good pedigree of people developing and really growing in their careers and kind of making a success of it within engineering. I think essentially you have to take the position that from a business perspective, when it comes to employing people, it is a big decision. These days, the way that the economy is going, government policies, agendas, everything else that goes with it, international markets, stock markets, there's a lot of things that would potentially be a barrier for people taking on staff, never mind apprentices who's really learning the trade. But what I would say to businesses is, can you actually afford not to train people? That really is a question that is going to get to people, because at some point the current staff will retire. That's the one thing that we can't control, is the clock keeps ticking. And I would really just say, you know, you won't be in it alone. Your provider or your college will really support you as much as they possibly can, because it's in their interest as well to make sure that the apprentices succeed. So they don't have to worry about going at it alone. But I would really say it's once you take that leap of faith almost, you'll find that the return on investment is there, the support is there for you. And the young people want to succeed themselves, and any which way they can contribute to your business, they will.